Hey guys, welcome to the Explain Like I'm 5 session by the Dapp List. We started this series to run you through how to make use of the project on the Build Launchpad. Let's get into it. Today we have with us Wilson. Wilson is from Lobby and he will be walking us through the ins and outs of the Lobby app and how to navigate the app and features we should be aware of. Wilson, over to you.
Sweet. Hey, thank you very much for having me. My name is Wilson. I'm the founder of Lobby. I have been an engineer for almost 10 years. So if you're in the audience and you're a dev and you're hitting your head against the wall trying to build stuff, just keep going. It's definitely a journey. Also picked up design a few years ago, so I'm really heavily into product. And so in 2021, I founded Lobby after working at Gitcoin. And Lobby is kind of the place for DAOs to congregate around knowledge. So as you're growing your DAO, Discord is great for those sort of one-off, really quick conversations, events much like this. But if we have some really important decisions here today, we want to make those permanent somewhere. And Lobby is great for that.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for the really quick, detailed intro. So we'll move to the next step where you basically will share your screen, mobile or computer, and you walk us through as much as you can in the entirety of what Lobby does from a functional perspective. So if you're ready, we can hit the ground running on that.
So this is Lobby. And one of the things we did when we launched was create a really powerful list of articles about Web3. So we have over 4,000 articles about anything from Claros to Celsius to Ethereum to Vitalik. And in fact, you can even ask questions to that knowledge base. So I'll say, who is Vitalik? So naturally, we get a search result back, but it's also going to try to tell us exactly who Vitalik is. So you can see Vitalik is a Russian-Canadian programmer who's one of the co-founders of Ethereum. So that is correct. So we have this exact same search engine for every single community on Lobby. And it pulled it out of this article. It read the article and understood what it meant to serve up that answer. So we're really excited to be able to provide this kind of like intelligence to DAOs so that your contributors can work faster and stay in their flow state and spend less time reading and trying to find what they're looking for. These are just some of the other articles we have on Lobby. But I think to get things interesting, let's jump into one of our other communities on Lobby. So this is their homepage. And they have some sections here. You can kind of pop these open to get more details. But they have the same level of search as I just showed you. So if we search for what is club, this is getting better every week. So it also just looked into C Club's very specific knowledge base to find this answer and serve it up. So we're really excited to provide this kind of search to everyone. So going back to the homepage, let's talk about the important stuff. Let's talk about documents. So if we open the sidebar, we can see kind of the same layout here, but vertical. So let's jump into the club guide. So this is the reader, and you'll notice at the top we have a bunch of flags on the right side. And that's because at Lobby, we think that DAOs are best when they're global and we can bring down those geographic and language barriers. So Shapeshift is starting to grow their community in China, Korea, and Japan. So they asked specifically for the ability to put the translated version right next to the original version. So if I press T on my keyboard or go up here to the left and press translation mode, first I need to sign in. There we go. And we're signed in. So we jump up here, hit a quick refresh. We can jump into translate mode. So as I was saying, translations are going to be really important for DAOs and communities as y'all start to grow internationally. So on the left side, we have that original English source translation. And on the right, I can choose any of our supported languages to translate to. So I can say Hindi, for example. If I knew Hindi, I would start translating this over. And then when I click save, it'll be in that little Hindi spot. So any of our Hindi-speaking community can jump in and get up to speed the same way any other English speaker would. So I think it's going to be really powerful for communities as you start to scale internationally. We can jump into edit mode. And this is our super duper powerful editor. So it all begins up here. You can change the title, you can edit the document. So it's all very standard. If you've ever used Notion or Roam and you have like your double hashtag for headers, it all works very familiarly. And then of course, if you're typing and you select, you have this little menu you can pop up to convert. So all super familiar, and it's super powerful, and we're going to have actually open source it here in just a couple days. So if you want to integrate Lobby's editor into your own project and not have to write a bunch of extensions and wrestle with it, that is something we definitely encourage. And if you're a dev and you're looking to contribute and want to make this editor better, that is something we super duper welcome as well. So once I make my changes, I'll hit save, and I'll leave a quick description of what I changed, and then I'll hit save. And so when I do that, it's going to go to the revisions mode. I'm okay with leaving those changes behind. So you can see your list of changes for the entire doc. So let's jump into Shapeshift because they have more changes. So, yeah, you can see that someone added removing Ichi/OneFox from the rewards programs they mentioned here. And then, of course, since it's Lobby, you can see those translations right up here. So if I'll jump into Spanish, you can see we have the full Spanish translation. So yeah, that is how that works. So we jump back here, you see they have a custom background. And so we believe that you should be able to fully customize this and make it look just your way. So if you're an administrator within your community, you can jump into Appearance and have a custom background, as well as some icons on the front page. So under Lobbies, we have the Twitter icon and a Discord icon, and those are fully customizable. You can control where they link to, what the icons look like, and what the little text says. So it's a great way to kind of set up a homepage for your DAO, especially as you're onboarding, to say, here's where all the important links are, here's where you should look. So you can have less links channels in your Discord, just for those sort of one-offs. And then finally, as you're starting to grow, there's going to be things that you don't want everyone to see. You're going to want to gate it behind token holders or NFT holders or even specific wallets. So we have created the most robust access control system in Web3. And if you look under permissions, you can see just the tip of the iceberg. So not only do we allow you to token gate the entire community, we also let you token gate specific folders. And that's going to be really powerful. So at Lobby, for example, we use it to hide the blog drafts from the public, but the blog itself is visible. So our team can work on the blog drafts while we're writing them and then share them with the world. So if you have a bunch of different teams in your DAO or different levels of access in your token gated community, this is a great way to kind of share that information with the right tiers, as well as kind of provide some perks for those special contributors. And then, of course, if you have specific addresses, you can add them to the allow list. Here, you can add and remove from those lists. So a very powerful access control suite as well to give you really fine-tuned control over how your DAO is permissioned. So that is the quick summary of Lobby. It's the place to build your homepage for onboarding, the place to share documents for collaboration and coordination, and the place for governance to get up to date on all that important information so they can make better decisions on behalf of their constituents.
Awesome, cool. That's pretty cool. So if that's, from all of the reviews and what we've gone over on Lobby, those are like some of my observations and the questions I have. Are there other things you'd like to point out as far as like the user interface, the user experience goes?
Yeah, I think I'll point out one more thing is if you are a Lobby user and maybe you don't have a DAO you're involved with yet, but you still want to try it out, or you want to have a personal knowledge base, but you're not a part of a community, if you go to your user account up here and jump into My Workspace, you'll notice you have your own personal private workspace for Lobby with the same search, your own private folders, and you're the only one that can access this. So definitely jump in if you are in the audience and you're trying to find a place to write your docs, but don't have a home yet. Lobby is the place to be for you. You can just sign in with your wallet, and everything's secured behind that. And if you don't have the wallet, you can't sign in.
All right. Thank you so much, Wilson, for taking time out to explain Lobby to us. If you'd like to see more projects on the Buidl Launchpad I have gone through and explained like I'm 5 session, please go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Do not forget to like this particular video, comment, and share with your friends. It's been fun, and we'll see you next time.